back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the NYX Whip Wonderland collection. If you do want to see a review and swatches, please keep watching. I purchased this little mini set at Ulta and I thought, what a cute gift idea. This retails for $25, but the value is $48. So we're going to see if these NYX lippies are worth the price. So here's what the packaging does look like. It is super adorable and you can see the different color lippies you do get in this collection. If you are a lip lover like I am, you are definitely going to love this cute little packaging and maybe the fun shades that it does come with. So let's open this up. So you're just going to open this up at the top. So once you open it up, you do have all the little mini lipsticks in here. When you pull it out the packaging, here's what all the different shades and different colors you do get. It looks like all these shades are metallic shades because it does say here soft matte metallic lip cream. This collection does come with 12 deluxe lipsticks. So I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to start from the first one here. Then we're going to work our way around. The first shade in the collection is called Maui, and this is like an orchid shade. It also comes with a doe foot applicator. Here we have the shade Maui. This is a whip texture. This shade is very vibrant on the lips, but I wish it was a little bit more pigmented. I don't feel like this shade is one swipe pigment. I did have to build up this shade with at least 2 layers. The next shade is called El Segundo, and this is the sea foam green shade. So here we have the shade El Segundo, and this shade is bold. It's gorgeous. I love this shade in El Segundo. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I do like how it did dry down completely matte. So let me just do a kiss test. When I did do that kiss test, not a lot of lip color did come off on the back of my hand. I do feel like this shade does make my teeth look yellow for some reason. The next shade in the collection is called Minsk. And this is a purpley shade. Here we have that deep violet shade. This shade is gorgeous. Like this shade would be a fun shade to wear during the weekend. The next shade in the collection is called Venice, and this is a lilac shade. So here we have that beautiful, gorgeous lilac shade in the shade Venice. Notice about these matte metallic lip creams. This formula does settle into all of your little fine lines on your lips. I love a matte formula, but I just don't like how it just sinks into my fine lines. All 4 of these shades that we did try on, it did kind of settle into the fine lines. That's something I don't really like, and I just wanted to point that out to you guys. The next shade in the collection is called New Orleans. This actually looks like a similar shade that we did swatch earlier. New Orleans does look like this violet shade that we did swatch earlier. New Orleans is this shade right here, and then we have the shade Minsk. It's right here. In the packaging, it does look a little bit similar, but it's totally different. So here we have the shade New Orleans. This is a gorgeous purple shade as well. But this subtle lavender shade I like as well, you guys. Again, I did have to build up the pigmentation on my lips, but I really do love this lip shade. Next shade in the collection is called Bruges, and here we have that copper shade in Bruges. I love this shade. This shade is definitely a Thanksgiving shade. It's like that turkey gravy shade, which I love. Surprisingly, with this shade, I did not have to build up the pigment up to 2 layers. I just did 1 layer and I got full opacity. The next shade in the collection is called Quebec. Let's see what this shade looks like. Ooh, that's actually very, very pretty. It's like a hot pink shade. Here we have the shade Quebec, which is this hot pink shade. take what I said back. It's not a hot pink shade. It's definitely a red shade, but on the back of my hand it's swatched a little bit different than it did apply on my lips. I don't feel like this shade did give me full pigmentation because you can still see my lips peeking through. This shade is definitely a no for me. The next shade in the collection is called Manhattan Beach. I love this champagne shade. It's like a highlighter shade on your lips. I love this shade, but I don't feel like the pigmentation is there for this shade either. I do currently have 2 layers of this shade in Manhattan Beach on my lips, and I don't feel like it is very pigmented. My bottom lip especially, you can still see my lip peeking through. I really thought that this shade would be pigmented, but it's not. The next shade in the collection is called Athens. So let's see what this shade looks like. Ooh, wow, that's actually very beautiful. It's this sky blue shade. I do love the metallic reflex this shade does have to it. Why is this shade so sheer? I wanted to love this shade, but the pigment is not there for me. Next shade in the collection is called Marrakesh. Let's see what this looks like. Wow, gorgeous. Look at that beautiful corally orangey shade. This shade is a little bit too bright for my liking. I did have to layer this shade as well. The next shade in the collection is called Honolulu. So let's see what Honolulu looks like. Wow, okay, so this is definitely a hot pink shade for sure. I just don't like the consistency. Like, why does it have to be super pigmented at the top and then right here in the middle it's not as pigmented. This shade in Honolulu I do love because it is a wearable pink shade. The last shade in the collection is called Beirut. Let's see what this shade looks like. Ooh, I love this shade as well. I love this bronzy metallic shade. You guys, I love this shade in Beirut as well. This is a gorgeous shade. The 2 shades that I really do love in this collection is Beirut and Bruges. These 2 shades are gorgeous. These 2 shades can be everyday wear for me. These shades are not wham bam in your face metallic, which I do really love how subtle they are. Overall, my thoughts on this collection is that I don't really like this lip cream collection. I find like all the shades are very inconsistent. Some shades are very sheer as some shades are pigmented. Some shades you do have to layer up twice, whereas some shades you can go over just 1 layer and you do get full pigmentation. I would just pass on this collection. I don't think that this is a great value. I love NYX as a brand, but this collection did not sit well with me, and I did not really enjoy this collection. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.